I always took it with a grain of salt because I know you played your part in all this. No, you played your part in your problems with Desert Rose. You know, I just don't understand how you can sit there and think you absolved from any responsibility on the matter, and because you want to be validated. I don't look for people's validation. My actions show, who I am. Your actions show who you are. And then, oh, he said the host has two faces. Okay, that's what you think. That was another show on the Off Limit show. The show is called The Host Has Two Faces. Look that out. And then there's one about friendship. But like I said, my friends, you can't just dictate like, well, I need all this in a friend. Or he said you need to do it before, and the expectations of a friend. That's not how you build a friendship. That's how you build something you ready to marry, or somebody you ready to shack up with. That's not how you build a friendship. How you build a friendship is through mutual respect, like mindedness, conversation, and appreciation. Those are friendship builders, not, oh, we need to put up front what I expect of you to be my friend. That's crazy. And if anybody, whoever's telling you that stuff, that's true, that's not, because you meet people, and I meet people all the time. I'm like, oh, you sound like a good person. And then, you meet them again. I'm like, oh, hey, well, we should hang out. Let's hang out. So then you hang out, and then you make your determination. Okay, oh, all right, he's cool. I like what this cat's talking about. I like where this cat's coming from. And then you move on. You don't expect anything, because if when you start expecting stuff, because then they're not going to fulfill it, then it gives you a way to back out of the friendship. Oh, well, they didn't do what I wanted them to do. But that's one-sided, and it's narcissistic to even say or pontificate anything like that. That doesn't, I don't understand and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do need to put out stuff what you expect from friends. There are people who have been friends for if that were true, there's people who have been friends for 20, 30 years and stopped being friends over one issue. If if that was true, you had to put out expectations, and then after a 20, 30-year relationship ends, regardless of this friendship contract, then what took you so long? I wouldn't think it took 20, 30 years to find out somebody wasn't being completely what you wanted them to be in your friendship. Some friendships last, sometimes they don't. That's life. The friendships come and they go. What's that whole season, a reason, or for a lifetime? We had our season. Simple. We had our season. Move on. You know, don't don't talk about me. Don't slander my name. Trying to get validation from people that on here that I don't even know. Why would that matter to me? And I guess you could say the same thing, but why would that matter to me if someone is trying to tell people that I'm crazy, or they don't know me? You don't know me, so therefore you can't take somebody's word about me. You don't know me. I have the proof. Like I said, add me on Facebook. Facebook.com /, what is it? David ATL. DAVIDATL. I will share the chats with everyone. I don't care whom it is. I will share those chats with you. You can see all my real pictures on my personal site. The good, bad, and the ugly. You can see all those pictures. Everything about me. I have nothing to hide. Never did. I don't live my life like that. But then I can show you the Jason Dotley messages, the crew biz messages, and the messages between Donovan and I. And we can go forward that way if you guys want proof. I'm not trying to drum up support because I don't need it. You know, I have the truth. This is exactly what happened. There was nothing else. Nobody had a psychotic breakdown. At least not that I know of. I know I didn't. You know, no one was trying to underhand or backstab anyone. I just got tired of the bullshit. So I was done. So what I created, I took off the table. So whomever, Ken can start his own crew. Donovan can start his own crew. Ken and I are still friends, by the way. You know, we had a conversation last night about the many bad things that I said about him. And share that with Ken if you want to. Share. We've discussed it. Knock yourself out. We we have talked about that, and we're going to move away from it. The issue between Donovan and I, although obviously it wasn't salvageable, it's unfortunate. You know, because I think we both had a lot to bring to each other's existence online. You know, like I said, we had a lot of private conversations about everything. You know, a lot of private conversations about a lot of things. Catch it. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out. You know, I like, again, I have nothing to gain by lying. I have nothing to gain by calling somebody names. I have nothing to gain by trying to call somebody crazy, regardless if I think they are or not. I'm not a psychologist. You know, I can't make that. I can't make that assumption about that person. I can just look at their track record, and that's what, you know, I challenge everybody to do. If you're going to choose sides and all this, then I'm not saying choose my side because I don't care. You know, check the track record. That's all I can say. Check the track record. And you can ask a plethora of people about their involvement with either one of us. And well, you can ask the people that we know mutually. You can ask them, and they will share with you the truth. So everybody's gonna have an opinion, and I don't care. This is online stuff. Online stuff. And I think when everybody realizes, if they're over the age of 25 or 21 even, when they realize, oh, this is some old online comedy shit, and treat it as such. You know, and you know, because you can only take an online friendship relationship so far. That's why the Catfish show came out. You can only take it so far. If you want to dig into my personal business, I will give you some shit. if that's because that's what this person does. I'll probably have somebody sitting out front of my house, 512 covert. You know, I don't have anything to hide, and nor do I have anything to gain by telling my truth. And you know, like I said, perception. This is my perception. This is my reality. I will back it up with the facts. You know, because I think that's important. Because I do not lie, and I kind of pride myself. Do I have an ego? Of course I do. I can own it. I have a huge ego. You know that song like Beyonce and Kanye West or Beyonce? Yeah. I got a big ego, such a big ego. I have a huge ego. That's just how I am. I've always had a big ego. You know, but I know when to reel my ego in. And I know how to treat people. I know how to be respectful, and I know how to do it without using underhanded comments and lies. You know, so maybe that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not perfect. Don't claim to be perfect. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't do anything wrong, even though what wrong I did was not reaching back out to Donovan, because normally I'm the peacemaker, and to talk, but I gave him an opportunity that night to talk it out. But he was in his feelings. I understand that, so I should have waited today. But then don't go on your show saying he didn't talk to me for 2 weeks. Girl, please. you know, it's not that serious. It really isn't. You know, I, it, Anybody that deals with you, they'll eventually find out who you are. That's all I can say. Because there's been plenty said about other talk show hosts in our private chats. You know, so again, I implore everyone to add me on Facebook.com/David ATL. I will add you to the conversation. I think you can add people to a conversation. I will add you to the conversation. If not, I will download the whole file, because it comes when you do the little download your chat files, and I'll have everyone, the ones, because I didn't know they did it. They did this. I have chats on there from 2000, I guess 9, when Facebook first started getting its mojo up and running. I have chats from back then, maybe 2000. No, it had to be 2009, 2008, because I was on Facebook when I went to DC. So yeah, those are all on there, because you download a file, it's a zip file, and then they give you like all the different things, and they're all time documented, time stamped, from the original user, because now our chat says now Facebook user, instead of his name, but his picture's up there, so you can see that. But like I said, there's nothing to gain. I'm not. No, let me change that. I'm not trying to gain anything by saying this. I just want things to be fair. I want people to stop talking about me because I did nothing to them. But if you call it unprofessional, I wasn't under contract. It was my thing. Shows get shut down. He was talking about, oh, there's people on TV and they weren't able to be professional, about doing the crew, and and David hadn't talked to me in 2 weeks. No, because you told me we can be friends, and why would I want to interact with somebody that doesn't want to be friends with me? And, he said you can't be friends. They don't think you can't be friends with people you don't work with. There's a difference. There's a difference between being friends and liking someone. Why I don't like who you are and who you put out on Spreaker, who you are, because obviously it's not who you are. That kind of made my decision, going back and looking at everything that's happened, not only with my situation, with other people and how you've acted. Why do I want to invite your drama into my life? I don't need that, especially online. I don't need that. And again, keep my name out of your mouth. This is the last time I will ever mention this person's name. I just want to be explicitly clear. Do not continue to disparage my name in any form. Do not use my voice and or likeness in any format, because I've showed you the same respect. I have removed every picture from every website, every page, every Facebook page. I think I need to do it on Twitter, so I'll do that here in a minute. And all the vocals that we recorded together as a group, they do not exist. So well, they won't exist online anywhere. So I'm asking for the same respect from him, and then we all can go forward and move in a more positive direction. And I'm sorry, guys, that I had to get on here and say all this. That this is not who I am. I don't go around talking about people. I don't go around bad mouthing people. I don't call people out. I don't put people's personal business out there. I don't do it. That's just not who I am. And again, check my track record. You can listen to all my shows, all my show notes. You can see that I don't talk about. Well, I talk about the stuff people talk about on TV, of course, but that's part of my show. But I don't talk about people. I don't try to treat anybody less than I expect to be treated. And on that note, the crew signing off. Never to Be Again, although there's a new crew coming out. So enjoy that show. Check it out. I'm sure it'll be good.